just wanted to give you an overview of what we offer in our mobile bike services department. And here we have a bicycle here that's been handed to us. So what we do is, just before we say the 5 things that we do, let me mention that we, with mobile bike repair, we come right to your door. That's the big advantage, is that I come with my tools and my cables and all these things, my stand, my pump. We come right to your door, so that means you don't have to haul your bike to the bike store. You don't have to return to retrieve it. And the thing I've heard most from customers is that they take a long time at the bike store. So you'll call them and they'll say, oh, bring it in a couple of days, and then maybe in 10 days they'll have it back, maybe 2 weeks. But really, I try to have most bike repairs and most bike assignments completed within 5 to 7 days. So, and that's going right to your door. You don't have to move from your house. So I think you'll find that our services are worth it. So what do we offer? Well, in a tune-up, this is what we offer. If you need more than a tune-up, obviously we let you know. That, like if some major component is broken or needs attention, we let you know about that. But the 5 things we do are, we check the wheels. Okay, I'll tell you what we do in a moment, what we do with the wheels. Then we check the brakes and the gears, which are major components, obviously. Then we check the bottom brackets and the chain, the drivetrain. And then for safety, we do a safety check for you, which is the 5 things we do. So starting out with the wheels, we make sure that they are running correctly, that they don't need to be trued. Okay, and by trued, we basically mean that they need to be straightened. Okay, so we check that. We check with both wheels. All right, then we go on to the, we check the hubs also, but we do that just a little later, when we have the wheels off. But then we check the brakes, we make sure that the pads are good. And then the biggest thing I deal with brakes and, moving on to gears is cables. Cables do need to be changed, but maybe not as frequently as the bike store tells you. Generally speaking, if you maintain them, if you keep them lubricated, if you make sure that they are, what's the word I'm looking for, I guess, as tight as they need to be or as true as they need to be, then generally speaking they will last a long time. They will last a couple of years or even longer. However, if you do need cables changed, we do that for you. If your pads need to be changed, we're absolutely happy to do that for you. Then after, well, with gears, let's see, we're going to gears. Let me turn the bike around for you. So with gears, we check the derailleurs. Okay, we have a front derailleur. We make sure that that is lined up correctly, that it's not clicking, all those noises that sometimes you get. And then with the back derailleur, which is at the rear derailleur, which is something we deal with a lot, is we make sure that it's lined up correctly, that you're getting correct tension on your chain, and that also that your chain and your derailleur are not going too far out or not going too far in. Or again, these clicking noises. The barrel adjuster has to be adjusted. Actually, this bike doesn't actually have one on there. The cable, as you can see on this bike, is a little frayed, so we're going to recommend that that gets changed. But we do all this on our stand. We have it right here. We just take our time, make sure that the drivetrain is good. We unhook the chain like this, and we just examine the bottom bracket for you. Whoops, we got that caught in there. But no problem. We'll just make sure that the derailleur is functioning correctly. Put the chain back on. If the bottom bracket bearings do need to be changed, we recommend that. Sometimes we can lubricate them to the point where they are active and you get some more years out of them. But after a couple of years, yeah, they would need to be changed. So let's see, what are we on to next? So brakes, gears, and drivetrain and derailleurs, all those things we check for you. We lubricate everything that's moving, including the pedals. Then we go on to our safety check, and I'm just giving a very brief overview. As you can see, this customer's light is actually twisted around the wrong way. We'll make sure that's good. We get your height and make sure that your saddle is set correctly, that your bars are set correctly, and then we just make sure that everything is at the right torque. So for example, the saddle, make sure that's all good and safe. A big thing we deal with is handlebars. Handlebars do come loose after some time, after some wear and tear. So make sure all these bolts here are at the correct torque. And the headset, we check that for you also. And that's the basics that we do. We do obviously many other things too. If you needed a new fork, if you needed to have components put in, we don't carry a lot of components, but we can order them for you, and that would be like in the initial visit. Of course, we would give you an assessment of what you need, but then on the second visit, we would put on the components for you. So please give us a call today. I think you'll be happy with the services we offer, and if you like what you see, or if you like the services that you receive, obviously we'd appreciate it if you put a review on our website or on Angie's List. And I think that's all I have. If you have any questions, please email me or call me. The phone numbers are on the website, or hopefully are on the screen at this time. Thank you for listening.